Beautiful day here at the farm, everybody, and we're going to split some logs today. I am really excited about this because, we need fuel for the winter. Winter's coming, and this is important. So I do have a furnace, and I do have actual heat in the house, but I also have supplementary heat with two great log, wood stoves, and I've got a great log splitter here, and we're going to pull it out. We're going to split some logs today. So I'm going to open the door. The door's going to close. Then it's going to open again. Then it's going to close. Then I'm going to open it again, right, like this, and I'm going to set the gas can here, like this. Okay. So here's the log splitter. I'm going to pull it out where you can see it better. We're going to cut logs like this up. Okay? So we have quite a bit of wood here from the forest. And, oh, come on. Pull this out. And here is our log splitter here. And, I'm tired already. I think it's time for lunch. No. So I know it needs a little gasoline, so I'm just going to put some gas in there. And, oh yeah, let me just pour it everywhere. I think I need a funnel. Really, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. All right, shit. Gas everywhere. Okay. All right, so now it's probably going to blow up. We should probably try and find a rag and clean up some of this gas. I'd like to take this moment to say I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never used this before, but we're going to try to figure this out together, okay? Because I live in the country now, and I've just poured gas all over this fucking thing. It's probably going to catch on fire. Fuck. Okay. All right, so just bring this over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's why I need a horse. Okay. Next year I'm getting a horse. Okay. Run back. I'll be right back. Okay, Joe? Okay. All right. Rolling? All right. Whew! I'm exhausted. A lot of work. I'm ready for lunch, but let's do a couple of logs first. So always wear your safety goggles whenever you're working with machinery, especially when you're splitting logs. All right. We'll start. Come over here. Up. All right, so we'll start with a small log. Alright, so this is a bit bigger log, so you don't want to split right down the middle. You want to chop the sides off first so you don't put too much pressure on the motor. Let's go over here. What I mean by that is you don't want to go right down the middle. You want to kind of roll the log to the side and hit it right there. There we go. And we just sort of took a little piece off there. Again, always watching your fingers. Try that again. That's pretty good. Look at that. There you go. Again, watching your fingers. So using the log splitter is actually a lot of fun. It's just so nice because it just cuts through this wood like butter, and it really, it's kind of takes the hard work out of it. I mean, you know, we got to load the logs, we got to carry them down into the house. That's a whole other story. But just the act of splitting them, it really is nice. I mean, you can imagine what it would have been like back in the pioneer days with an axe, having to chop all this wood. But realistically, if you really put your mind to it, probably one person could probably chop this entire pile of wood in about a day. I'm not really going to do that because I'm getting hungry right now. I want to go make some spaghetti. But let's see how much more we can do, and then we'll load the wood into the basement where we'll have it at easy access for the winter. This is what I'm doing right now, by the way. This is what I've decided to do with my life. I've moved to the wilderness, and I am now cutting wood so I can heat my house for the winter. That's what I decided to do. You know, 6 months ago I was living in the Hollywood Hills, and now I'm living in Canada like a pioneer. But it's a lot of fun. I'm having a good time, and honestly, I'm happier than I've been in years. And I'm still going to be able to keep doing what I love, which is stand-up comedy. I'm getting ready to hit the road and do some of that next year. But in the meantime, I'm here, I'm chopping wood, I'm writing some new material, I'm setting up the podcast studio, and of course, I'm going to start putting, again, more videos together for you guys here on the YouTube channel. I know it's been a little bit frustrating probably for all of us, myself included, that I haven't been posting stuff every day, but I am going to start posting a lot more soon. All the big heavy lifting of moving is done now. I'm settled in. I know how to pay my power bill. I know how to chop the wood. I've got a new cell phone. I know how to find the grocery store. I sold my house in Los Angeles. I bought the place here. Everything's been, a lot to deal with. Lots of paperwork, lots of adult stuff. I'm not sure if you knew, but I'm an adult, actually. I know we all grew up together when I was making the Tom Green show. When I was doing that, I was not an adult, but I am an adult now. And I'm an adult now, and I've got problems. I've got the problems of an adult. As the great Canadian legendary punk rock band said, I'm an Adult Now. The Pursuit of Happiness was the name of that band. You can check them out. They were amazing. Throttle down a little bit before you shut off the engine. So, throttle down for a bit. You don't want to shut it off at full speed. It's not good for the engine. All right? And then you can shut her off. Shut her up like that. I think that's what you're supposed to do. It's honestly my first time using it, but I think that's what you're supposed to do. And this is a Champion Power Equipment 208cc log splitter, and I highly recommend it. If you've got a lot of logs that you need to split, I really like this machine here. It's a dangerous machine. You can actually, if you read the labels, I'll read them to you. It says if you use this product indoors, it can kill you in minutes. So don't use it indoors. Like, you don't want to take it inside to, like, chop up a salad or something like that. That's not going to be what it's used for. It's not what it's intended for. It's intended for splitting logs. But again, they do have a warning label. Do not use this product indoors. So they have to tell everybody everything. It's actually probably good that label's there because, you never know. I may have done it. I may have used it for, like, chopping up a salad. You never know. You got to think about back in the day, they didn't have log splitters and pickup trucks. Back in the 1800s, they had axes and a lot of kids. Yeah, and the thing about firewood from a sort of a doomsday prepper standpoint is, you don't have to worry about relying on anybody like the grid, the government, the power company, right? The dead of winter, if everybody decides to turn everything off, still self-sufficient here. We can heat the house, we can cook food, we can survive. So that's what's good about having a log burning stove in your home, especially in these scary and unpredictable times. All right. Well, let's take a little break and go make some delicious spaghetti. And then we'll cut a bit more wood this afternoon, and then we'll load it into the house and stack it up in the basement. Beautiful day out here.